But
hi, welcome to our channel.
I hit dead on with it though. Actually, perfect. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at another shooting drill, and the name of this particular drill is called the 1-2-3 drill. So what you're going to need is some kind of a rifle, whether it's an AR platform like this one or an AK. This one here is one that I put together. It's pretty much just a all arrow precision. And you're also going to need a pistol, preferably on a outside the waistband. I'm using a Glock model 45. It's completely stock other than the sights, and it has a weapon light. And then you're also going to need some sort of way to have an additional magazine for your rifle as well. So the way this drill works, the target is going to be 5 yards away. You're supposed to do it on an 8-inch circle. So I'm just going to be using a standard cheap paper plate. On the inner ring of that paper plate is about 5 inches. Technically, as long as you keep them in the 8-inch circle, that would be considered a pass, but I am going to go ahead and shoot for that inner circle just to make it a little bit more challenging. I'm going to simply start with an empty magazine and 1 round in the chamber of my rifle. On the sound of the shot timer, I can start from the low or the high ready. It's up to you. I'm going to come up and fire 1 round on the paper plate. My rifle will then go to bolt lock. I'm going to transition to my pistol and fire 2 rounds. Then I'm going to transition back to my rifle, perform a reload, and fire 3 rounds. So the gist of the drill is 1, 2, and 3. So the par time for this drill is 10 seconds. So what we're trying to do is be able to run it anything 10 seconds or below with 100% accuracy on the target. So I'm going to set some targets up. I'm going to run this drill a couple times, and then I'll come back at the end and we'll talk about it and maybe give you a few tips to make running drills like this a little bit easier. Time was a 6:20. You can see all 4 rifle hits there, and then 2 pistol hits in 1 hole. Go ahead and mark these hits and run it one more time. Time was a 6:53. We got 1 rifle, 2 rifle, 3 rifle, and I'm assuming one of my rifles is in there. There's one of my pistol, and then there's another pistol in there somewhere. So I got all the hits. Let's run it one more time. Time was a 6:40. 2 pistol, rifle, there's 2 more rifle, and I'm assuming the other rifle is in there somewhere. Well, as you can see from the shooting footage, I was able to keep my time well under the 10-second par. For the most part, I was running it, in the mid to low 6s. Just a quick tip that will help you do drills like this or any kind of manipulations like this a little bit easier. One would be when you go to transition from rifle to pistol, don't drop the rifle straight down when you go to pistol. That will work. It's not ideal, but the main problem with that is if you were to add any kind of movement into this drill in a more realistic scenario, this rifle is going to be bouncing around right in front of you, and it's just basically going to be in the way. So what I would recommend is as you go to transition, move the rifle to the side before you go to pistol. And also, as you're moving it to the side, you can start your draw stroke. So don't move the rifle and then draw. You can start doing that as one fluid motion. So once you go to bolt lock, you start to move and draw all at the exact same time. So this is one of many areas that a 2-point sling is really going to shine. 2-point slings are hands down my preferred way of slinging a rifle like this. You don't have to take my word for it. If you'll go look up some very qualified instructors, there's plenty of them out there, and you'll find that most of them run 2-point slings, and that's what they're going to always recommend. You could do this drill with a 1-point sling. I wouldn't really recommend it. The main problem with 1-point slings is the gun is not going to stay where you put it. And what I mean by that is when you go to do your transition and you throw your gun over here and draw, it might sit there for a little bit, but eventually it's going to work its way back around to the center line of your body. Now if you add in the fact that you might need to take a knee or move around or something like that, no matter where you put a gun with a 1-point sling, it always works its way back to the center. Whereas with a 2-point sling, no matter where I put it, it's going to always stay there. So the next little tip is after you have completed your transition and you've got done shooting the target with your pistol, what I like to do is as I bring the rifle up, then I like to reholster the pistol as one fluid motion. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want to shoot with my pistol, instantly throw it in the holster, and then grab my rifle like that. I just want to limit the time that I don't have a ready-to-go firearm in my hands. So after I finish engaging with my pistol, I'll just bring my rifle up, one fluid motion, put it in my holster, and then go through my reload process and get back to work. Hopefully these tips will help y'all out running this drill a little bit more efficiently, or drills like it. Most of the time when people are doing drills like this, whether it's shooting or weapon manipulations or anything like that, they always focus too much on speed. Really, you need to focus on the efficiency, and the speed will just naturally come. If y'all aren't following me on Instagram, I would really appreciate that as well. If you have any questions you want to ask me directly, that is the best place to do so. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.